And good morning, Raja Scholars and Champions, to all my staff, students, and our community that might be tuning in. I thank you for some of the responses from our community members who are now watching our broadcast. Thank you for checking in on Indio High School as we seek to keep everyone informed as to what's happening during this pandemic time when we're not in school on campus, but we're still in school at home. So let's move on with Thursday, April 23rd. This is going to be a little longer broadcast because you've sent some great things in for me to share. The first one is, before anything, I want to tell you about our Spirit Week. Today is Thankful Throwback Thursday, and the dress-up activity is to either wear a vintage shirt or your favorite vintage shirt or your past Raja gear. So I chose to wear one of my previous year Avid t-shirts because today, when we get to the end and we have joke of the day, the featured group on campus is going to be Avid, and I'll tell you more about Avid in a moment. So dress up today is the vintage shirt. For a throwback, the get down activity is post, write, or draw about your favorite memory from this school year. I have a lot of favorite memories from this year. And then our reach out and act of kindness is to thank someone who's helped you in the past or present. Tell them verbally or by a social media post, or write them a letter or send them an email. You can also thank a community member or somebody in your family or a friend. And then getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a School and Family Friday. And so our dress up tomorrow is to show that you are a fan of your school and wear your school gear. And then the get down activity is either draw a picture of our mascot and post a picture of you in your school gear, or do a lip sync to We Are Family and post it. And the reach out and act of kindness for tomorrow is writing a letter to a staff member at school to tell them why you appreciate them, or draw a picture and make a thank you card for a member of your staff, or a member of your family. So with that, let's move right along. I have to give a huge shout out. I'm going to move this up. I have to say, Raja, that last week I told you about Mr. Buck, who had been doing face shields for our local community for our first responders. And yesterday, Mr. Hildebrand, that you see in the picture in the corner of the screen, Mr. Hildebrand, who is our engineering teacher in conceptual physics, he went and took the 3D printers, and he has done the same thing and presented 30 shields to JFK, who is one of our partners for our health academy. So Mr. Hildebrand, who teaches CTE in our career technical education, thank you for helping our local hospital here in Indio, but also doing that with one of our partners for our own CTE Health Academy. As a fellow CTE member, not only do I appreciate it, but our city of Indio appreciates the fine help. And don't forget, today's day 27 in our positivity challenge. Write a post on social media about the person you select and pretend like it's National Uncle Day or National Great Grandma Day or National Second Cousin 3 Times Removed Day. You get to pick somebody in your family to get ready for tomorrow for the family day and share why you are proud to have them as a part of your family. And I want to encourage you to join the Raja Art Challenge and join Pablo Picasso, his painting of the old guitarist, and artist Lawson over here. I had to do one to try to inspire everyone to get involved. I don't know if I quite look that way, but I want to get you involved. Find a famous art painting and recreate it and join the fun. Again, I'm going to tell you probably for the 15 millionth time that Marilyn Gutierrez Hernandez did her recreation of American Gothic, and of all things, she was on national news on Easter Sunday on the CBS Morning America news show. So who knows, yours might get picked up when they look at these on the Tussen Kunst and Quarantine Art Challenge at the Art Museum. But join our art challenge and have some fun. I know I did, and thank you to the Shatavi family for bringing the guitar that I could use for my plan yesterday. And what are they up to? Well, here is our feature of the week, or of the day. Our staff member, what are they up to, is Miss Freeman from our library. And Miss Freeman has been spending her time with all 3 of her children doing some fun things, making crafts. Some of you may recognize some of those crafts when she does the Makerspace craft time in the library during the school year every month. But she's been making lots of crafts with them, watching them play in the backyard. And last week during spring break, they even had so much fun. As you can see in a couple of the pictures, they did a inside camp out. They loved it. Her family, Mr. and Mrs. Freeman, our band teacher and our librarian, they love the outdoors and they love to take their kids camping every summer. Well, right now, because we're not able to do that, they did an indoor camping. And of all the things, I don't know if you can tell from the picture, but you're not going to believe what all three kids were doing when they couldn't have a campfire. They were in their pretend tents reading library books. Who would have guessed? So with that, our librarian, thank you, Ms. Freeman, for sharing what you're doing during this quarantine time and inspiring our students. Also, some important information to share with you about grading. This is in the message today that's in the parent preview and in the student preview that's on our school webpage. I shared with staff last night, and I want to make sure that you're aware, third quarter would have been over March 13th, or March 27th, but because of the quarantine, we were out of class on March 13th. So everything you'd been assigned, you still need to turn in. Teachers had the opportunity to still accept that work until April 17th, last Friday during spring break, like I told you in the broadcast, and they're turning in grades this week for the third quarter. So you can still improve your grade. So now, let's say on March 13th, you had not turned everything in and you had a really, really, really bad grade. Are you stuck with that grade? No, you can improve it. Now, let's say you had an A on that last day, and then last week you forgot to turn something in on time. Does that mean your grade goes down? No, we're still going to help you accept that work and help you keep that grade. But for this third quarter, you can still turn in that stuff to improve your grade because it does count. Now, someone asked, well, does that mean I don't have to do anything for fourth quarter? That's not the right choice, not the right attitude. We want you to learn. So what we want you to do is keep turning those assignments in. They will be listed in the grade book, but as not for a grade for the moment. We'll list them as not graded because we don't want your grade to go down. Teachers will be keeping track, and everything you do and learn and turn in for the fourth quarter will help your grade go up. So there is no reason on earth, at anywhere that your grade should be a poor grade. No one has an excuse to have a failing grade because you now have the opportunity to make up stuff, get that turned in, and raise your grade. This is such a wonderful opportunity for every one of you. So turn those assignments in and get those grades up so that your final grade at the end of the semester will be a really good one. And from Mr. Gomez, don't forget, today is the last day of the virtual college exploration week. It's over today. You can still sign up by going into his Google Classrooms for each one of the grades. You can still sign up for some of those webinars. And don't forget to vote for ASB officer elections. Next Monday, the voting link will be sent to you. It's in your MyDS email. It's for 9th, 10th, and 11th grade students to vote for next year's ASB officers and class officers. Remember, this is only going to be open. Your link will only be open from 7 in the morning till 7 at night on Monday. So right now, make sure you're checking on Instagram. Check on social media, take a look at the campaign videos that each one of them are submitting, and then make your choice and vote next Monday. Don't forget volleyball, girls volleyball, if you're interested in playing next year, there's the link, and it's also on social media so that you can fill in the Google form and inform our 3 coaches so that you can be a part of that winning team. What a year they had. And some news for our seniors. I have told you about the thought exchange that's coming, and yes, our own ASB president, senior class president, one of them is going to be working with the superintendent. I'm not sure which one he had invited, but I know he's working with each of the schools. I believe it's the ASB presidents, and they are formulating the thought exchange to send out to hear your voice and hear what you'd like to have. So now let me share just a little bit more about that because I know there's a lot of misinformation out there. All of our high schools have partnered with Herff Jones. They are a technology partner, and they're putting together a virtual graduation for May 29th, our normal graduation date. Now, does that mean that's the only thing we're doing? No, that means what we're doing at the moment because we don't know how long this shelter in place or how long these restrictions are coming to us from the health department and the governor. So because of that, and because we don't know, we can't let seniors have nothing. We can't let this time go by and not honor and recognize you at all. That would just not be okay. So Mr. Luna from Jostens is arranging to bring every one of our seniors in all of our schools a cap, gown, and tassel. We will tell you the date so that you can come, just like we do for lunch, and pick up your cap and gown and tassel for the grab and go. And our assistant principals are helping me, and we will have, for those that earn cords, we will have your cords in there also. And that way, we'll have everything bagged and ready for you. We'll have a program, a ticket, some other special things. We'll have everything bagged for you so that you can pick it up. And then we'll be doing that in the first week of May, because you're going to get an email from me and from Herf Jones that's going to ask you to fill out some information. You get to create a slide for a virtual graduation slideshow. We'll still have speeches on there. I still can't wait to talk about some of my memories with some of my great seniors this year. So you'll have to tune in that night to hear what I have to say about some special seniors. We'll also do some special awards. The ones that we typically do on awards night, some of those will be part of our virtual graduation. And you'll be given an email to submit your picture. Hopefully you'll take it in that cap and gown and put that on there. It will ask you for some information to put on the slide. You'll have an opportunity to submit a little audio clip, a thank you, something that you want to say in your slide to your family that's watching. Then you'll submit those. The company will put that together, splice that together, and we will do a broadcast of a virtual graduation for you. So watch for my email. I'm also going to be sending you the letter that explains all of it. But we want to do something before the end of school year, because we don't know when we'll be able to do one altogether in person. Does that mean it's not going to happen? No, it means because we don't know, and who knows how long this could go, we need to do something now, especially for some of our seniors who are leaving the day after graduation to join the Marines, the Army, the Navy, and for some of ours that are going to be going off to college. We want to make sure everyone has some recognition. And now a new feature. Congratulations, our first of our senior spotlights. We have two today. The first senior spotlight is Victoria Saldana. Her accomplishments: softball team winning all 5 games in the Needles tournament this year. Her favorite memory was playing with her softball team. Her plans after high school are to go to COD for 2 years. I did that. Good choice. And then transfer to Texas University and major in psychology. She wants to give a staff shout out to Mr. Jackson for always being such an amazing and inspirational teacher. Way to go, Victoria. Congratulations. And our second senior spotlight, Miss Samantha Ramirez. Her accomplishment this year, being president of Renaissance, who recognizes all of our students of the month, our high five club, our birthdays, and then her favorite memory, making a birdie this year in one of the golf matches. Her plans after high school are to attend a university and study biology, and her staff shout out is to Mr. Atkins, her Renaissance advisor. You're going to study biology. If you decide to be a teacher, Samantha, you got to keep Indio High School in mind, because we've had several people come back, including our chemistry teacher and our anatomy teacher and Mr. Delgado. So we have 3 of our science teachers, 4, that have come back here that graduated from here. So who knows? With that, I want to also share our joke of the day and our salute. Our salute today is to AVID. Now, you say, what is AVID? Well, do you have the desire to go to college, the willingness to work hard, but think you might not have the opportunity to be college ready? Would you be the first one in your family to attend college? Well, AVID helps students succeed on the path to college and career success. In our AVID class and the AVID Club, students receive the additional academic, social, and emotional support to help them succeed in our most rigorous classes here on campus, so that we can stretch your learning to be its best. Why? Because we want you to reach your inner potential, and we know you have that potential. We see it, and we believe you can do it. So, AVID teachers provide classroom activities, teaching practices, and academic behaviors to give you organizational skills so that you can advocate for yourself and be able to experience academic success. And just one more fun piece to all of this, as you see in the picture, is they have a great junior college tour in the spring where they went and visited 7 or 8 colleges all over Central and Northern California, including UC Santa Barbara, where they met one of our former students who graduated last year, and up to Berkeley and Davis. So it's an opportunity for you to visit college campuses and see yourself as a future college student. So I hope you would consider AVID in the future. Now, here's our joke. Speaking of avid and being ready for college, why doesn't the sun go to college? Because it already has 1,000,000 degrees. Ha ha. Courtesy laugh, courtesy clap. With that, I hope all of you have a great day. Tune in tomorrow. We'll have 2 more senior spotlights to tell you about, as well as another staff What Are They Up To page. Join the Spirit Challenge today and have a great day.